Blackpink's Jennie. While Blinks were all in cloud nine to hear how all four members were setting off for Paris Fashion Week 2022, many have also expressed their rage and disappointment after many Thai outlets started to come at Jennie like a storm, just because of their overboard bias for Lisa. So how was this ridiculous tea even brewed and went around like a virus so quickly after that? Well, it all started out after the CEO of Bulgari, Jean-Christophe Babin, announced on his Instagram that Lisa wouldn't turn up for their show this year. And the reason came down to her agency prefers her not participating in events or shows because of COVID-19. While that totally made sense, and probably YG Entertainment was wholeheartedly worried for her, fans actually believed the company was just doing Lisa no justice, since all three other members were allowed to attend events of YSL, Dior, and Chanel with no restrictions. The thing is, while most people would just criticize YG for their questionable decisions, Thai Inquirer, a news outlet in Thailand, suddenly grabbed Jennie by the hair and implicitly blamed her for the opportunity that Lisa had missed. On October 7th, this outlet posted a tweet to demand justice for Lisa, but somehow added Jennie's name into the hashtag. What's even worse is that the editor-in-chief of this outlet then went on Twitter, posted another sarcastic message saying, "Jennie Kim is being oppressed by Thai Inquirer. Make them apologize," and even added the hashtag, "apologize to Jennie." About several minutes after that, this person tweeted another message, still with that mocking tone of course, saying he heard Thai Inquirer, aka the place he had much power over, would send an official apology to Jennie had they reached 100,000 followers that day. Not only that, a senior writer of this outlet also took the chance to shade Jennie, and under the tweet of the chief, he even replied, "Who's Jennie?" Up to this point, it was as clear as daylight that the outlet was disrespecting Jennie, using her for some cheap follows on social media, and willing to hurt her for interactions. Of course, they were also demanding the outlet to apologize to Jennie, but as of the time I'm doing research for this video, nothing was done and the hot mess was still there. Sadly, this wasn't the first time Jennie's been dragged into some nonsense things by Thai media, and after this incident, many other disrespectful stories were also dug up. As posted by a thread on Pan, the Thai shampoo line Smooth E Official also threw shade at Jennie by promoting an anti-Jennie tweet written also by a Thai user. Then there was also Siam Dara, another Thai brand, explicitly mocking Jennie on their official Facebook page by sharing a post that claimed YG pushed Jennie because she was his mistress. After Lisa debuted and unfortunately didn't win on South Korean music shows, some netizens in Thailand also posted racist, anti-Korea posts. And of course, didn't forget to mock how Jennie was being overhyped by her fans. As pointed out by a Blink, this whole racist and bashing towards Jennie was really a thing. And it has only been getting worse after Lisa's solo debut. Not only that, when she took a look at the worldwide hashtag dissing Jennie trending on Twitter, up to 99% of users were from Thailand. This Blink also believed that since everything was slowly getting out of control, and Lisa's Akgae fans were seriously crossing the line this time, she'd better say something to address the problem, or else more and more people would soon grow out of Lisa down the road. EXO's Baekhyun. As you can see, Akgae fans can go to extreme lengths to hurt other members for no reason. And in the case of Baekhyun, the story was even worse because he was even called by Sehun's Akgae through his private number and given a hard slap in the face despite having done nothing. Recently, on October 1st, the internet was suddenly stirred up by how an Akgae published the midnight conversation between her and Baekhyun, where she demanded him to stop bothering Sehun.
무슨 소리야? 질투하는 거 너잖아.
네?
질투하지 마시라고요.
As noticed in the video she published, this sasaeng not only cursed at Baekhyun, but also called him out for being the thorn in Sehun's eyes for the past 10 years, acting ignorantly, being jealous of the achievements Sehun's made, and trying to cover up his rude manners by pretending everything was always a joke. However, what's even more surprising to everyone was the way Baekhyun managed to keep his manner with this aggressive girl. Instead of hanging up in the first several seconds where she just flagrantly spitted the curses to his face, Baekhyun was still there calmly asking for her identity, the reason she called him at such a weird time, and why she thought he was doing Sehun wrong.
왜 전화하세요?
괴롭히지 말라고.
뭘 괴롭혔는데?
Not only that, he even used honorifics to this person, politely asked her to pay more attention to her behaviors, only laughed at those baseless accusations, and even informed the girl that he was going to hang up instead of interrupting her midway.
시간 남아 도시나 보네.
너야말로.
끊으세요.
G-idol Soyeon. While the beef about Shuhwa's getting too few lines in G-idol's song has been going on for ages, And some also clarified that it was all because of her yet to be confident in singing in Korean. Soyeon somehow still got a lot of hate for that. FYI, since Soyeon was the producer for most of (G)I-DL's title tracks, she's also the one responsible for distributing the lines to other members. The thing is, while Soyeon herself has been quite vocal about how hard she tried to make sure everyone shined, netizens still came at her for being an allegedly greedy leader, and the ulterior motive to make (G)I-DL a group of Chon, Soyeon, and friends. The whole thing peaked when Shuhwa was given 4 seconds in the title track Hwa. And on social media, Soyeon continued to be the target of criticism, as netizens believed she was abusing her power to overshadow Shuhwa. On Quora, people started to raise concerns about how hating Soyeon was no longer an unpopular opinion among K-pop fans, but a real thing that everyone must reconsider. However, the hate kept growing bigger, and on other forums, people still threw shade at her for being an opportunist who would take every chance to shine brighter. And in contrast to those who defended Soyeon, that she just distributed the lines according to each member's color, some pointed out that she could have just composed more suitable parts for Shuhwa and cut down on hers for a little bit. Even when a netizen tried to convince that Soyeon didn't deserve the criticism for Shuhwa's alleged lacking capabilities, and showed a video where Soyeon herself insisted on having Shuhwa debut with (G)I-DL, people still got a bunch of reasons to jump on the bandwagon and hate on her. SNSD Taeyeon and Yoona. Back in 2013, when SNSD arrived in Hong Kong for their show, Taeyeon and Yoona suddenly became the target of criticism, just because of something that they had never done. In fact, it's more precise to say that the girls were thrown hands at for something that Jessica did. And though some fans did try to put out the fire by providing evidence, things never truly came clear until 2 years afterwards. Things all started after some paparazzi managed to take a few snaps of 2 drunk girls who were trying to run away after leaving the clubs in the AM. And after publishing the photos, they just baselessly claimed that the girl in red was Taeyeon and the other was Yoona. Because Tyler Kwon, a well-known businessman in South Korea, was also there, the hate on Taeyeon and Yoona started to get fiercer, since some believed one of them must have been dating this millionaire. Noticing how Taeyeon immediately reacted to the scandal, claiming that she had neither been to any clubs in Hong Kong nor falling into any trash piles, some immediately rolled up their sleeves to prove that the paparazzi were giving false information. Soon enough, it was revealed that the girl in red was actually Jessica based on the exact outfit that she'd worn to the airport the previous day. However, because the identity of another girl was yet to be revealed at that time, the public still decided not to buy that. And it wasn't until 2 years later, when a CCTV capturing the whole thing that happened that night was revealed, did people start to realize how they were bashing the wrong person all this time. Basically, it was proven that the 2 girls were Jessica and the sister of Tyler Kwon. On Natepan, some commented that they could have died out of anger had people kept coming at Taeyeon and Yoona for others' fault like that. And though Taeyeon was clearly using all the soft words, they could feel how she was super close to cursing at every second. Besides these cases, do you think I should have added some others to this list? Comment down below to share your thoughts with us. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more interesting content. Thank you for watching.